Hello, Shemai, and welcome back to Red Devil Redemption with Manchester United. Today is the the earliest big test in the season. It's Arsenal. It's at the Emirates. It's away from home. So we know how good Arsenal were last season. I think they finished second. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure it was second. Yeah, they finished second last year. So they just got pipped to the post by Spurs by 1 point, I think it was. And so it's going to be a very, very tough game. So the start of the season, then the first game you saw was the emphatic 5-2 victory against Spurs. And following that, we came down with a bit of a crash and we drew 1-1 with Watford. It was a very, very poor game in terms of quality of football, not the best whatsoever. But then at home, first game at Old Trafford this season, we won 4-1. A brace from Dybala and a brace from Ibrahimovic. It was a fantastic game of football on our behalf. A conceded goal after we went 3-0 up, but it was still a very, very good game. And then we lost 1-0 away at Stoke. I mean, I just don't know what happened this game. We just didn't perform. Ryan Shawcross, it was getting into the latter stages of the game. I thought, all right, a 0-0 draw away at Stoke. It's not the worst result in the world. And then Ryan Shawcross scored from a set piece. Following that, though, a nice 4-0 victory against Leicester. Dybala with a brace, João Mario and Ibra scoring there. And then a 2-0 victory against Bournemouth in the league, Mkhitaryan and Paul Pogba. To be fair, Mkhitaryan has been playing pretty well this season, so he might get a couple of games ahead of João Mario. But he's a little bit tired today because we played the game against Zulte Waregem in the week. And yes, we've had our group draw for the Europa League, and you've already seen one of them there, Zulte Waregem. A 3-0 comfortable victory there. Mkhitaryan, an own goal, and Anthony Martial scoring. So let's take a look at our group. Who are the other teams in it? So we have us, who are currently top, Hapoel Beersheva, Braga, and of course Zulte Waregem. And it looks like Beersheva won 2-1 in the first game. So Braga are in a little bit of trouble there. So let's take a look at how things are going so far. We're sixth in the table, but it doesn't really mean much because if we win today, we could go as high as second because a lot of teams have already played. So like I said, this is going to be the first real test for us. Arsenal have lost one game so far this season, and that was to West Brom, who are also doing pretty well. So let's look at the team for today then. Very, very similar to usually. Unfortunately, Koulibaly is injured for today. He's just got a cold, the poor guy. And Juan Bernat has, it doesn't say what his injury is, a strained wrist. So he's not quite fit for today as well. But the players who've come in are very, very good players. We have David De Gea in goals, Lindelof, Virgil van Dijk, Eric Bailly and Luke Shaw at the back. Miralem Pjanic, Paul Pogba and Eric Dyer as the trio midfield. João Mario and Zlatan and Paulo Dybala up front. Something we really, really struggled with last season was beating those top teams. And we've already beaten Spurs. I know it was the Community Shield, but we've beaten Spurs. And so if we could get a really positive result, a draw, I'd be happy with. If we can get a positive result today against Arsenal, it might have shown that we've kind of chucked off last season's worries and we can perform against the big teams. It's going to be a very, very big test today. Arsenal, just slight favourites. It is the start of the season, so there's not really much form to go on. But it's going to be a very, very tough game. Arsenal haven't really made any massive signings. I mean, the starting 11 they've got today are all players they still have in real life. So they haven't splashed the cash like we have. So we're going to be under a lot more pressure than them in league-wise to do better because they haven't splashed the cash, whether we have spent over 400 million. Early yellow card for Eric Bailly. That's not really what we want from our centre-back. Not many chances so far. 15 minutes in, there's been a couple of shots. None on target yet, though. We're 20 minutes in. It's been a very, very boring game so far. João Mario has committed a couple of fouls already. I think we're going to take off, get stuck in. I don't know why I always leave that on. I need to take it off because we get a lot of yellow cards. 20 minutes in, there's still no highlights. There we go. First highlight of the game. Mustafi throws it to Mario, who's got the ball, and he just hoofed it up for some reason. There's a good chance for a counter-attack there, and he's just given the ball away easily. Alexis is into the box, and Walcott's at the back post to put it in. Well, that wasn't one of the worst goals I've seen us concede in this series. Then I don't know what is, because João Mario just hoofed it up for no reason. Alexis is ghosted past the defenders, and what is David De Gea doing? And our left back is nowhere to be seen as well, Luke Shaw. There's a highlight straight from kickoff though, so he may be straight back in it unless we lose the ball, and it may be 2-0. Eric Dyer gives it out wide to Luke Shaw. I bet he's getting some stick from the Arsenal fans. We've lost the ball in midfield. Virgil van Dijk's got it, though. A little bit of head in tennis going on. Mario's got it. He's lost the ball again. He's not having a very good game whatsoever. And Eric Bailly is going to get sent off here, isn't he? He's going to get sent off. We're 30 minutes in. We're down to 10 men. And we've got a red. And we're 1-0 down. This isn't... We'll just slot Eric Dyer back into there for now. He can play as a centre-back. And we don't really need to make any subs. But that's not the best start whatsoever. And all that talk about maybe doing well against the good teams has kind of gone down the window after about 30 minutes. Ibra's got the ball, gives it to João Mario. João Mario's actually managed to keep hold of it for once. Lindelof on the wing. It goes into the box and we've scored. Ibrahimovic gets his 6th goal of the season already. He's on lightning form. And apparently Arsene Wenger said he was a weak link before the game. How wrong was he there? Good ball in. First time from Ibra, and Cech is beaten at his near post. So we've managed to score just before half-time. That's a fantastic... It was really good, actually. We're doing good. We're playing well. Eric Bailly is delighted by my half-time team talk. I don't really know why, because he's been sent off. João Mario's had a poor game. He'll be coming off. He'll be the first substitution I make around the 60-minute mark, unless we concede a goal. If we can hold on until about 70 minutes... then I'm confident that we can secure a point. But they've got a chance straight away. It's a good save by David De Gea. He really, really should have done better for the Arsenal goal. I'm not going to lie. I'm very disappointed. Arsenal have only had one shot on target. So we are containing them fairly well. And we're on a lot of yellow cards. I hope we don't get another one. De Gea with a goal kick. Ibra doesn't win the header. It goes out wide to Walcott. It goes out wide even more to Mustafi. Into Ozil, into Walcott. And... I can feel it coming. I can feel it. Okay, maybe not. De Gea fumbles it, but he picks it up in the end. I could just feel a goal coming then. I don't know why. He throws it up. Dybala doesn't win the header. Neither does someone else. I can't really tell who that was. I think it was Pjanic. Ozil into Danny Welbeck. Who was that sliding tackle? That was a terrible sliding tackle. It was nowhere near the ball. Danny Welbeck is also on 7 goals this season. I think it was Eric Dyer, wasn't it? Yeah. There, he's just completely missed the ball. And Danny Welbeck isn't going to miss from there, as he scored like 30 goals last season as well. Well. We have a free kick here, though. Lindelof into Pogba, into Dybala. There's space for Ibra, and he can't quite find the through ball. And there's a counter-attack on for Arsenal. Okay, maybe a little bit less of a counter-attack now. They've slowed it down a bit. We've got it back with Eric Dyer. Back to the goalkeeper. Big hoof now, and then flick it on. We had the big hoof, but we didn't get the flick on. Welbeck, Eric Dyer's won it back. Ibra's got it now to Dybala. Chance for a counter-attack here. Ibra, pick out Dybala. He has. Dybala's through and goal. Oh my God, how has he missed that? We paid 160 million for that guy, and he's just missed that. Right, João Mario's coming off. He's having a very poor game. Mkhitaryan can come on as an attacking midfielder. We'll put him on attack to give our strikers a little bit more support. How has he missed that? How on earth has he missed that? Paulo Dybala, the £160 million man, and he's just missed an absolute sitter. There's another chance from here, though. He's through and goal. He's 1-on-1. What? You're coming off. You may be worth 160 million, but you've just missed 2 sitters in a row. And I'm very, very annoyed. Ibra's got it, though. We might have something from the corner. Nah, it's gone all the way back now. End of the highlight. We shouldn't be losing this game. Dybala should have scored at least 1. And I mean, you're thinking, how has he not scored in either of those chances? The first one was the easiest. He was through on goal. He had some distance between him and the goalkeeper as well. And we've got another chance here, though. We're getting a lot of chances considering we've got 10 men. Mkhitaryan, and he's lost the ball. The player behind the striker today has been very poor. João Mario played poorly, and Mkhitaryan's played... Oh, no. We're going to get another yellow card. Another red card, even. Luke Shaw, yellow card. He's been sent off. Wow. Okay, we're just going to go to 3 centre-backs. And we're just going to leave it like that. There's a free kick. If they score from the free kick, it's game over. Ozil is straight at De Gea. There's 10 minutes to go. We still, 9-man Manchester United still have a chance here. We may as well go for it. I'm going to change the tactics. I'll pause it. And we'll go attacking. The tempo's already upped. Go route 1. Pump the ball into the box. We may as well get stuck in now. I want to keep it narrow, more expressive, and roam from your position, guys. We'll bring on Koke for Pogba. And we'll stick him on as an advanced playmaker on attack as well. Come on then, lads. If we manage to actually equalise with 9 men, I will be ecstatic. But I can't see it happening. We're into the final few minutes now, and unless there is some very, very late drama, we've fallen to a defeat here. A defeat where we probably deserve because we're down to 9 men. But judging on the chances that we've missed this game, I'm absolutely fuming with Dybala. Because he's been in excellent form this season, and he's missed 2 sitters pretty much. A world-class striker like him, you wouldn't expect to miss the chances he's missed in this game. The full time whistle goes. It's 2-1 to Arsenal. It was a disappointing performance. Eric Bailly and Luke Shaw are going to be missing the next game, which is against Spurs, actually. I think that might be the cup game, though. Yeah, we've had a nightmare draw in the cup again, 3rd round, and we've got Spurs. We've got a very heavy fixture list. 8 days, we've got 3 games. Spurs, Swansea and Hapoel Beersheva. And then Liverpool, and then Man United, then Braga, then Tottenham. So we have some very, very tough games coming up. And we need to have a good start this season to get the board off our back. Because they're still a little bit annoyed about last season. We're 7th after 6 games. I mean, it's only 6 games. The only result I'm really disappointed about so far is the 1-0 defeat to Stoke. I hope you enjoyed that episode, guys. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you have any tips or comments, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you again.